All right, good morning. Oh, got a nice cup of Joe here. Muscle up. All right, 5 in the room. Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind here. Paying some e-bills. Left behind, Escondido, California. I have lived there. I lived there during my Marine Corps days. Ricky, USA, good morning. How are you? Escondido, we called it. A very hot and rocky place. Escondido, California. My Views, Your World, good morning. Welcome to the live stream on a Monday morning in the Philippines. Koreatown, Barangay Pampang. Where nobody whips their dick out and pisses on the side of a wall. It's not allowed. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to our, it's kind of like we have a place where everybody knows your name, right? What's that called? Cheers? Cheers bar? Is the audio okay? I'm trying to hide the mic behind the fan because I can't get the damn, there's a cattail that screws onto the end of this. But I swear to God, the cattail they sent me, this is the female side of it, has a larger male side than this will accept. And I sat there and fucked with it for a good 10 minutes before the live. So I may have got worked over. I've never used them before, so I didn't know. I've never been in a high wind scenario. How's everybody doing? Thank you, My Views. Did your football team win yesterday, or are they winning today? Walter, good morning. 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Oof. Remind us, Ricky USA, remind the room what city you're in, please. Packers, okay. Des Moines, Iowa. Hey, isn't that where the boys from American Pickers are from? Des Moines? Des Moines, Iowa. Mike Emerichu, good morning from Virginia. I love that show, The American Pickers. I could binge watch that all day long. I think I'm some kind of professional collector, but I'm just a hack. I collect a bunch of shit that nobody wants. Nobody wants it but me. Des Moines, Iowa. Ricky USA in the house again. Can always count on Ricky to show up, unless he's got, Chinese lady waiting on him. Then he leaves me hanging. See how you are, Ricky? See how you are, Ricky? You've never seen American Pickers. Okay. Well, you have to be what they call a junk show collector. to like American Vickers. They cruise across the USA, Ricky. Well, actually, they cruise across the Midwest mostly. And they go into barns and they search through these barns for, something cool to sell. It's what they do for a living. They buy low and sell high. And I think the one guy died recently, right? Frank, the heavy set fellow. He first was fired from the show for some reason, or left the show for some reason, and then passed away. Could have been health reasons. I don't know. We don't do chismis on this channel, so we don't really know. We don't know the facts. So for those of you who don't know, we had a shooting on Clark the other night, about a week ago, in a 7-Eleven on Clark. I don't know if the girl survived the gunshot wound, but apparently it was a jealous boyfriend or jealous husband. The missus was, doing one of these. She was running around. And the male partner could no longer stand it, so he whacked her. Walked into a 7-Eleven and fired, they said 15 rounds. Ricky, you're not shy. That's for sure. Ricky took care of Chinatown. There's a Chinatown in Des Moines, Iowa. How about that? That's just something you don't picture, is it? A Chinatown in Des Moines. Did anybody hear about that? The shooting on Clark at the 7-Eleven. I can't imagine 15 rounds being fired. That would have to be a rifle. Well, no, I guess a 9mm. I guess a 9mm would hold 15. A Beretta style 9mm. I don't remember what I carried a Colt 45 and then I carried a 9mm, but I don't remember how many rounds the pistol held at the time. This was early 80s. We were I got the 9mm right before getting out. We got the Humvees and the 9mm at the same time in the Marine Corps. We had those old Jeeps. I am not a dual citizen left behind, but I am a resident of the Philippines. I'm on the military SRV visa. Maximus, good morning. Yeah, I don't have any specifics on the gun. And I haven't seen a written article that said 15 rounds were shot. That's actually the chismis. But CJ Abroad, or CJ, has changed his channel to something. I don't know what it is now. Hold on a second. Where is CJ Abroad? Let me figure this out so I don't fuck it up. CJ was CJ Abroad, but now he's something else. I'm not sure what he is. I'm just looking to see if he answered my. Okay. He read my message but did not answer. Tim Zayak did not hear anything about the shooting, and I only heard about it because CJ heard the shots. CJ lives about a block away from this 7-Eleven where the shooting happened. It happened in Condoville there, right inside of Clark. Right where the main condo complexes are. CJ go through a transition, become CJ Abroad? Abroad? Well, I think he changed his name to CJ Abroad Gaming. Because I looked through my subscriber list last night. I was trying to figure out. He was just in that last vlog that I put up last night, and I called him CJ Abroad, and he goes, "CJ Abroad's dead." And I went, "Oh yeah, that's right." Can you see my Marine Corps picture back there? Hoorah! We're doing a little renovation in the dirty kitchen. Actually, that's all that. All that is going away, and there's a 50-inch flat screen going to go up there. See our a Sig Sauer P365. That's a nice gun. Sig Sauers are nice. They just feel really good in your hand. I like that Beretta though, because the 45s we were using, were the 45 the 45s that we were issued were so damn old and beat up. They didn't even fire straight. I mean, you had to use some serious Kentucky windage to get it in black. Then we got the 9mm. Oh man, that changed everything. So what else is going on? So who did we have advancing from the NFC? Was it the East or the West that played yesterday? I don't know. I just watched a little bit of it. I was too damn busy out here cleaning and plus I'm working on about 3 hours sleep. I don't sleep much, Don't sleep much. Just don't need to sleep. Washington Commanders versus the Eagles. Okay, so that's the Super Bowl game? Oh, Bills versus Ravens just started. Yeah, okay. I always forget that my Monday is your Sunday. Okay, so we've got round 2. Washington Commanders versus the Eagles to go to the Super Bowl. And Rams just lost to the Eagles. Okay. NFC Championship game. And the Chiefs are in, yeah. Well, they've been pretty damn good over that last, how many years? 3 or 4 years? That's it, Ricky, and I'm not subscribed. CJ's POV Live. And he also has CJ Abroad Gaming. All right, I'm subscribed now. I got it. He's doing moto vlogs and stuff. That's cool. CJ is transitioning to be a moto vlogger. Chiefs will, and that'll be next weekend, right? Chiefs versus the winner of the Bills Ravens, or will that be Monday night? No, it'll be next weekend. And then the following weekend. Let's see, what's the date? 20th? Yeah, it'll be next weekend. I just know I'm going over to Joe's house to watch the Super Bowl game. It's the only game I really watch. Like football, I just don't have the time. Just don't have the time to watch it. Lately, I haven't had time to do shit. Haven't even had time to vlog, but I did finally get a vlog up this morning, although it was an old one. Craig Edwards, good morning, sir. How are you? Happy Sunday, happy Monday. Do you think the officials were in Mahomes' pocket? I don't know. I didn't watch it. My Views, Your World. You can change your name if you are monetized. You can change your name. I believe it's once a year. The Jets are mathematically out of the playoffs till 2027. The New York Jets. Oh, hey, we're not doing too bad. 21 in the room. I got a pretty good story for you guys. I've got a lot of stories. And although there's going to be people saying, oh, he's making those up. Philo's just doing this to get views. He's lying. I love my trolls. The trolls I have. He's just lying to get views. That story didn't really happen. Oh, it really happened. And I was none more the shocked to find out about this story. This is a story involving my ex-wife and one of her batchmates, Nick Maverick. Good morning from the UK. Welcome, sir. Yeah. Well, you don't necessarily start over. What you would do is you would delete that channel entirely and start a new channel. You can change your name and keep the channel and keep the sub count. Is that Andy Omar's story? I'm afraid not, Maximus. I don't know anything at all about Andy. The only thing I know about Andy is he lives out in Koreatown here somewhere. And he was chasing after my ex-wife when we separated. Pretty funny. What a fucking douchebag, huh? Apparently, Andy's little pee-pee got hard when he watched the Malay Adventures vlog. Because she used to have her own channel. Pangasinan. Yeah, 6 weeks. What city were you in up there? Just spent 6 weeks in Pangasinan. That is a nice place. I like northern Luzon, man. It's nice up there. Yeah, San Carlos. Oh, yeah. Well, that's a big expat city. San Carlos is well known for having its share of crusty old retired expats. It's supposed to be really good there. Never been. See, now that I've got the big bike, a place like that's only 2.5 hours away. 2 hours away. The big bike has opened up. I mean, the boys, the Thunder MC boys, went all the way up to Vegan and back. And their travel time was less. It's half a day. Mark Doyle, good morning. How are you? They just got back from Vegan yesterday. Or Vegan. I saw them at the gas station. I was heading to Subic. They were heading to Vegan. I'll ride with them next time. Left Behind. That I don't know, sir, but it's quite possible. There's not a lot of. Are you Marine Corps? You are Marine Corps. Yeah, there's not very many Marines here in Angela City or Subic. Not very many of us. We're a small group. We are the minority. We're the minority veterans in Angela City. There's probably more Army National Guard in Angela City than there are Marines. Hey, I can give you guys a look at what we've been doing here, okay? We're improving. We have made some improvements to the dirty kitchen. What can I unplug here without fucking everything up? Let's see. I don't want to lose you guys. The majority, my views, your world, the majority is Air Force by a long shot. Air Force and Navy by a long, long shot. Maximus, there could be, yeah. Especially those who want to be Special Forces and Navy SEALs. There's way more of them. I trained with a lot of SEALs in the Marine Corps. Those are good guys. We trained with a lot of SEALs down in Coronado and San Diego. We would train with them twice a year, or once a year. Sorry. Trying to figure out, okay, this is the battery. So this is okay. I can unplug that. I got plenty of battery. And I can unplug this. That's the laptop fan. Let me show you guys what we're doing here. Bill Costello, 5 degrees in central Missouri. Did I ever do the peso dance? Yes, sir. I have done the peso dance in the province. Okay. So we've added some I've now got a deep fryer, commercial deep fryer. Everybody knows what that is. Air fryer. Now this is all we had before. We had a 2-top burner. And now we've got an oven as well. Nice, that's a 90-liter oven. So that's big enough to do a couple of chickens. And it's a rotisserie. So it's a rotisserie. So we can do a couple of chickens at a time there. Yeah, things are looking pretty good at the Morgan Ranch here as far as cooking goes. And I've got the Weber kettle over there for smoking meats. I'm becoming quite the smoking expert on the Weber kettle, you guys. Getting really good at it. So, yeah. And we've repainted everything. All from the garage all the way back to here. It's new paint. Cleaned it all up. I got a pressure washer. And wow. I tell you what, I was pretty impressed. I bought a Black & Decker pressure washer from, where did I buy that at? I don't even know. I think I bought it at Robinson's Hardware. Yeah, that's it, Maximus. That's that. By the way, that's a well-known joke in this city. Thank you. Yes, we are cooking all kinds of victuals now. You really have to have an oven. You know, if you're somebody that likes to cook, and ovens are not common here in the Philippines at all, but if you're someone that likes to cook, you know, there's so many things you can do in an oven, especially a rotisserie oven. I mean, that, you know, you can do your lechon belly and your rotisserie chicken. just opens up so many more possibilities than a 2-burner flat top, which is all we've ever had. Pizza oven, Maximus. You could, yeah, that's big enough to do a pizza. Yeah. Flying Navy, where real fighter jets have tail hooks. There you go. Spoken like a true squid. How are you, Walter? I think Ducky's got some stickers for me. I might need to jump on Big Blue and come down there for a little visit. Hell, you're only 20 minutes away from me now that I got the big bike. Yeah, I rode that bike on the toll road for the first time. I finally got my RFID all sorted out, and I rode that bike on the toll road. What day did I go to Subic? Came back yesterday. Went Friday morning, and man, I tell you what, you guys, that bike, it really does ride up almost by itself with the cruise control and that computer-controlled suspension. It's just amazing how easy it is to ride. It's like you're riding a little 125 click, but it's got 175 horsepower. I left Subic at about 5:30 in the morning, Sunday morning, so there was no traffic coming back. Greg, good morning. Are you here yet? You're damn close. Oh, it's first week of February, right? Oh. Car must be getting excited. Finally, her foreigner is going to be here. Excuse me. Yeah, Tim, it does. It does. I found out that 160 kilometers an hour, at 160 kilometers an hour, you want to keep your head down. Because as soon as you lift your head up a little bit, the helmet must have fly off your face. So I learned that lesson yesterday. I got the bike up to 160, and then I backed off. That was because there was no traffic, you guys. There was nothing, okay? Not because I was being reckless. You have to say these things because 99 miles an hour. And see, I felt like I was going 140 miles an hour. So I didn't even break a Hyundai. So you've got to do 162 kilometers an hour to break 100 miles an hour. I'll tell you what, that was pretty easy too. I was in fourth gear doing 160 at 6,000 RPMs, and there was still plenty of room to go. 2 more gears. Go, Bobo sister. Good morning. Joan, I just went to sleep probably 6 a.m., so I don't think we're going to see her on this live. I'm only going to do about an hour or hour and a half, maybe. I'll go till 9 o'clock. I got shit to do. And we are headed back down to Subic tomorrow. Back to the Central Park for 2 nights so Junior can swim. Spending a lot of time in Subic lately. I'm liking that place. It's just a really nice. It's just a really nice change from this rat race, you know. This place wears on you big time. Tim Zayak, that is plenty fast. You're right. And I would never, I would never do something like that in traffic. It's just at 5:30, there's nobody on the toll road. 0 people. There's nobody on the toll road at, high noon, 3 p.m. Most people can't afford to use it. So, especially the ST Lex between here and Subic. Oh. All right, we've got 23 in the room. Man, we went to that elementary school. We went to that elementary school 22nd of December, and I'm still coughing. It's over almost a month. Everybody is. Everybody in Thunder's still sick. Yeah, it's an easy bus ride, for sure. Let me refill my coffee, you guys. I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, it's a chest cold, and it's not just. We believe that we got it from the school, from Meaning Elementary, but there's so many people that have it. It just goes around at a certain time of year. I've had this 5, 6 times in the last 3 years I've lived here. I've had it 5 or 6 times. Those patches cannot come soon enough. Well, I've had the patches for a while, and this is not a smoker's cough. It's a virus that's going around the city. It's good. It's finally breaking up. I can feel it breaking up in my chest. So hopefully I'm on the downside. I'm on the downside of it because it gets pretty bad. I've got 3 or 4 buddies in Thunder MC that have it. All the ladies got it because the ladies were the ones passing out the Christmas presents to the kids. No, I haven't been smoking nearly long enough to have a smoker's cough. That takes years. Are you a smoker today, Tim? Still? Do you have a smoker's cough and still cough? I mean, still smoke? Does the Philippines have a NyQuil equivalent? Good question. I don't really know. I mean, you can get NyQuil at Landers, probably SNR as well. Pure Gold Duty Free probably carries it. Then you've got your mini duty free shops down on Subic. You've got a big Pure Gold Duty Free. You've got a you've got a don't remember the name of the other one. Royal Duty Free. There's a giant Pure Gold. I haven't been to the Pure Gold Duty Free down there yet, but I think we're going to go. I think Joan and I are going to go. Let's see, we're going down. Yeah, we're going to drive down there tomorrow, probably about 11 a.m. So we'll probably go straight to that Pure Gold Duty Free because Junior needs diapers and baby formula, and we only have to buy that stuff once a month, diapers and baby formula. Yep, it's hard to quit, man. You have to be right. You have to really get pissed off, at Philip Morris. You got to get really mad at him. You got to get mad at. You have to get mad at him that he's taken over your life. Yeah, Lazada's a good call. Walter says he gets it on Lazada. And you guys, Amazon is here in full force. I have stopped using Lazada and switched back over to Amazon, my Amazon account. And they are as good here as they were in the US. Things come packaged a lot nicer. You know what I mean? It's Amazon's more of a class act. Got a moo in the house. Oh, no, you know what that is? That's I don't know what those we've got malunggay trees out here. And the malunggay tree grows this long kind of a cucumber looking deal. And they fall off and they hit the tin roof. Tim Zayak, shame on you. I don't have either one, Ricky. I don't have either one. Mucinex, yep. I don't have an Amazon Prime account. I did at one time, but it's just I've got this IPTV thing now that's already got 6,000 channels, and we've got Netflix for Junior, so I don't need another video service subscription. And the good thing about Amazon is if you're ordering something from the US, they will estimate the import tax for you and charge it. And then whatever it comes out to be, they always overcharge you for it. So you get the refund. As soon as the package is delivered, you get the refund like 2 days later. Copal, I do not know. But I doubt it. I doubt you're going to get free shipping from the USA to the Philippines. Now they do have, Philippine vendors that they use. I've ordered some Coca-Cola memorabilia stuff recently for the Dirty Kitchen. I'm kind of going with a filling station decor here. You're always going to have that import tax that's due if you're buying something from the US. I had Amazon Prime when I was in the US because I used Amazon. I probably bought something every single day of my life. It's just it's so addicting and it's so easy. You become a hermit in your house. You never have to leave, when you've got Amazon. I remember when they were nothing but a bookstore and I was ordering books from them. They were amazing. They would get a book to you in like 14 hours. I always wondered how the hell they did that. All right, you guys, we're going to talk about Oliver. We've got 25 people here. That was the target. Amazon Prime gets you free 2-day shipping. Oh, okay, yeah. Which is faster than standard, I'm assuming. Aaron, how are you, buddy? Have not played golf with Ace, only driving range stuff. Just too busy to play golf right now. I can't put the time in. I've got too much else going on. Eventually, though, it's gonna settle down. I am hitting the driving range 2-3 times a week for an hour or so. I bought a membership over there, so I've got unlimited golf balls for the next year on the driving range. And I would rather go there and work on, certain little things than go out to the golf course when I'm not really ready to go there. I haven't played in over 2 years, so I got some bugs to work out. It's looking good, though. I'm trapping the ball really well and hitting some high streamers with a 6-iron, so that's a good sign. 5-iron, 6-iron. Correct. At BW, Copal. Best Western. Fantastic little range. Nice. Okay, let me see how I want to start this story. Okay, so you guys that have been with the channel, Mark Kimmerling, good morning. Let me heat this up, okay? I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Oh, we got 26. Maybe we'll have 28 when I get back. My apologies, but the story's going to be a lot better if I've got some coffee to drink. Now we've got 29. It worked. I'm going to keep walking away and maybe we'll get more subs. That's the problem with Jonah and the baby staying up so late. She's not around for my live stream. She would take care of all these little things. She is the production manager on the channel. Bagumbong. Yeah. Nick, I know that area very well. I know Bagumbong very, very well, sir. I rode my mountain bike through there hundreds of times with Tito Road. You got that. Bagumbong. How about that? I forgot all about Bagumbong. Thanks for that, Nick. I know that area very well. You go through Bagumbong on your way to the San Jose del Monte, near the toll road, where the Pure Gold, the old Pure Gold is. We would ride from North Calocan all the way to that Pure Gold, where the toll road is. We were pretty steadily. And Tito Road was, at that time, you see, he's 10 years older than me, so he's coming up on 70. So at 65, he's pumping out, I'm right. He was the one who got me into riding, and he's pumping out, we were doing a good 20 kilometers a ride. I wonder how he's doing now. I haven't talked to him in a while. Okay, here we go. Oliver from the USA. So Oliver is your typical middle-aged to 50-something guy that's sees retirement on the horizon. He's making good money in his job. He's got 30 years with his company, whatever. And he comes over to the Philippines, or he meets a young lady online, right? Meets a young lady online, like most people do. And decides he's going to, it just so happens the young lady lives in Bagong Silang in North Caloocan, which is a giant squatters area. I think it's considered the second largest squatters area in the Philippines. Bagong Silang stands for the new city. Bagong Silang was right next door to is in North Caloocan City, right next to Barangay 175. Oh, that's good. I tell you what, we're buying the coffee down there at CPI Call Shop. They're getting it from Baguio. It's freshly ground coffee from Baguio. I tell you what, you guys, everybody who comes over here, because we're using a coffee press, we're like a little mini Starbucks here, but everybody that comes over here has a cup of coffee goes, oh my God. Because most of these people drink 3-in-1, they think that's coffee. Okay, sorry, I saw something shiny. Now, Oliver has met this young lady online, the love of his life. And he decides that he's going to make his first trip to the Philippines to see his honeycomb that he met online that loves him so much. Well, his honeycomb lives in the squatters area, which is not a very nice place, right? Bagong Silang is, if you don't know what a squatters area is, you guys, a squatters area is a place where you cannot own the land or the house. Now, a lot of Filipinos think, oh, we have rights here. We have rights. We can't own the house or the land, but we have rights. No, you don't have shit. The government can come in and take that land from you anytime they want. They've already done it all over Angeles City. They just think they have rights. The guy who's going to rent them the house tells them, oh, you've got rights. Don't worry. No, bullshit. You don't have nothing. If you're living in a squatter's area, your days are probably numbered or not. Maybe you'll live there the rest of your life. Some people have. Melanie grew up in Bagong Silang and then was able to buy a house, in the subdivision next door to get out of it, to get her and her kids out of the squatters area. But the rest of her family remained there. Now, Oliver comes. Here's the kicker, you guys. Okay. His honeyco is actually married to a Filipino trike driver. Typical story, right? She's married to a Bagong Silang trike driver. Now, here's what happens. The one part I forgot to mention is Oliver's already been sending a little bit of money, right, through Western Union to help out his honeyco because, the roof is leaking. She wants to buy some of that. What's that shit called, Maximus? They put on the roof. I got 2 tubes of it over here. Or whatever else. The baby needs formula, this kind of shit. So now Oliver's been sending money, and here comes his big day, right? He's going to meet his honeyco, the lady that he's the love of his life. He flies into Manila. They pick him up. Volcasil. Thank you. That's exactly what it is. You see, that's the only reason I have Maximus, allow Maximus in the room. Really. It's the only reason. No, Maximus, I actually like you. But don't tell anybody, okay? Now, the big day is here. They go to Manila to pick up Oliver, right? Mama and the honeyco go to Manila to pick up Oliver on his first trip to the Philippines. Or it could have been his second or third. I don't really know. I picked up the story from the actual honeyco. I actually know who the honeyco is. She's a batchmate of Melanie's. And she would frequent our home quite often and tell us stories about Oliver. And by the way, you guys, these are people with a squatter's mentality, okay? These are people that have a squatter's mentality. Now, guess what happens before Oliver arrives? The husband moves out of the house and down the street to his cousin's house. And honeyco goes to the airport, picks up Oliver, and lo and behold, Oliver gets to see the house that he's been helping her renovate for the last year. Oh, it's such a nice house. He can see now that she's got, Hello Kitty wallpaper up instead of that nasty ass pink paint. And she even got the matching Hello Kitty shower curtain. And they don't have to use the tableau anymore because good old Oliver paid the plumber to have a proper shower head put in. But no hot water, okay? Just like I had in North California. We didn't have hot water for 4 years. Now, husband's living down the street. Oliver moves in. He's here for 10 days now. So guess what happens, you guys? The whole fucking neighborhood is in on it. The whole neighborhood is fleecing Oliver for every peso he's got while he's here. Oh, Oliver, let's get a bottle and drink. Oh, Oliver, my friend, my friend, my friend. And Oliver just feels like he's a fucking rock star, right? Because everything's so cheap here. Oliver makes $50 an hour, He's got bank. Oliver is the real 2-week millionaire. So this goes on and on and on, you guys. He comes back like twice a year. The husband moves out. He moves in and they play house for the week. And the whole fucking neighborhood knows about it. Everybody, the kids, it's the chismis of the neighborhood. Oh, Oliver's coming. Oliver's coming. Jim Schultz, good morning. Sorry, you may have missed the beginning of that just means you got to watch the live stream over, baby. Shame on you for being late. So yeah, Oliver, like I said, Oliver's been sending money and he just feels so good about himself because he helped his honeyco, put a couple of windows in and she's got a nice shower head now. And all the while, Oliver's unaware that the husband is watching them, or he's just down the road at his cousin's house. And, what's funny about this is this girl, the honeycomb, as I said, is a batchmate of my ex, Melanie. So she would come over and we'd get a little barcada going. She'd get a little, we were pretty much in the squatter behavior and drinking the Imperador. And we'd get fucking lit on Imperador. And she would start telling these stories. And she is actually proud of the fact that she hooked this guy. And so is her husband, because he doesn't work anymore. The foreigner supports both of them. They just lay around. She does a couple of video chats with Oliver a week, and she's getting like 35, 40K a month from the guy. Again, that's nothing to a rich foreigner, right? Hell, 40K is, a couple of $100. That's nothing, right? That's a shit ton of money when you live in a squatter's area, because things are pretty cheap up there. And that was really one of my first times, because I met this girl, probably only 6 months after I moved here. And I've told you guys stories before about how foreigners are treated here, right? There was a story about Melanie and I being in the boutique store, and the girl's telling her, send your husband to the food court to buy us lunch. Share your good fortune, ma'am. Hi, this is Dave. Good morning. Good morning, Devil Dog. Or maybe I'm the Devil Dog. So anyway, he's here for his 10 days. The whole neighborhood fleeces him. Everybody's in on the joke. She thinks it's just fucking hilarious, right? That this dumbass American is sending her all this money. Her husband doesn't have to work. Of course, that's the way they think. If he worked, they'd have more money, but they don't think that way here, right? Especially when you're a squatter. When you're a squatter, all you want is enough money to get through today. You just want to put rice on the table today. You don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow you worry about, at 7 a.m. when you wake up tomorrow. That is a squatter's mentality. Thank you, Dave. Hoo-yah, right back to you, brother. You Army guys do that shit too. Sorry. All right, 31 in the room. Ricky USA. Oh, yeah, Ricky. Yeah, that's all happening. And he's getting free cam shows a couple of times a week while he's in the U.S. so that he keeps sending the Western Union, right? The husband hides under the bed. She gives him a free cam show. It's just, it's, that's pretty much the story. And we can continue to talk about that. But you guys have heard this story before. This is a Rafi Tulfo nightmare, right? This is your typical Rafi Tulfo. Now, I don't know how much money Oliver's in for the house. I can tell you this. It's not much, okay? Most of the homes in Bagong Silong are just, some are pretty nice because you've got OFWs attached to them. But most of the houses are very basic, very basic. We're talking one faucet in the house, and they have to, the one faucet's in the shower. You got to take the basin in there to fill it up to do your dishes. You know what I mean? It's your typical Philippine house. Very much like what I started out in North Caloocan. R&R, Rice and Red Horse. Ricky USA is trying to look for a positive. Well, I don't know. If he's sending her consistently, let's see, if he's sending her consistently 40K a month, which by the way is double the salary of a call center worker, a college educated call center worker. So you've got 40K divided by 58. What is it? 58, 54 today. That's $683 a month. Okay. Now, $684 a month if he's sending 40K. Now you got to look at for me, when I was a working stiff, close to retirement, $683 is really not a lot of money, especially when you think that you're really helping somebody, right? I mean, I definitely had that in my budget if need be. I'm trying to find a guy an apartment, and we're going back and forth. I've got Doc A working on finding this guy an apartment. So yeah, what is the positive? Is there a positive? There's a positive for the Honeyco and her husband, but I mean, they're just idiots. Why not? It's like I said, the husband lays around. The foreigner supporting her and her lazy ass husband, and he's got no idea, man. He's got no fucking idea. Bryce Tub, the very best breakfast restaurants are in Koreatown. The very best restaurants are here in Koreatown. When you come, buddy, you get a hold of me, and I'll take you on a little fucking Koreatown tour that'll blow your mind. People don't realize how nice it actually is in Angeles City because all they see is the toilet bowl. They never get off a walking street or, Fields Avenue up to Checkpoint. They never get away from Checkpoint and Walking Street. There's actually some really nice places here, you guys. It's not the shithole that you see down there in Balabago. Maximus, I never met Oliver. Never met him. And, think about this now. Is that someplace you really want to go? Do you really want to be in the same room with that guy? Because I don't. Call me guilty for not helping him out, but I wouldn't know what to say to him. I really wouldn't. Number one, you're going to fucking crush this guy. He's probably in love with the girl, right? You know how these guys get over these Filipinas. There's CJ abroad. Sorry, you guys. Just let me respond. If I don't respond, I'll get so fucking far behind. Okay, I thought maybe you were friends with the girl. Wait a minute. I thought you were friends with the girl and you can check her friends list or her. No, I don't give a shit, Maximus. Means nothing to me. Yeah, and Ricky, I mean, it could be anybody, right? It could be anybody. I mean, that could have been me. Well, no, not really. I did things quite a bit different. I Yeah. Gary T, good morning from San Francisco. Yeah, that was fun. Hey, it's going to get a lot better because I've got the chin mount for the GoPro now. So not only can I film, I don't have a stationary mount on the bike. When I look this way, it's going to film that way, and I can talk to the camera. So that could really be a bad thing for you, actually. But I get pretty foul mouthed out there, so maybe it's going to be entertaining. I don't know. We'll try it out. Maximus, to my knowledge, the scam is still alive today. Let's see. I was there. I lived there in Calocan City from January 2018, and I left July 4th, 2020. So what is that? 2.5 years, right? And it was going that whole 2.5 years. She would always come over. She'd have a bunch of money. She'd come over with 2 bottles of MP. Let's party. Oliver was here. Oh my God, poor Oliver. Poor Oliver. And of course, the neighbors are hitting him up for money, and he's buying baby formula for all the babies in the neighborhood. He just feels like a rock star. He didn't do his homework, guys. He didn't do his homework. Now, when I started learning about the Philippines, I had to learn through online forums like Padia or Philippine Addicts. That was the only place to go to find out anything about the Philippines. There weren't any vloggers. There's no such thing as a YouTube vlogger then. I mean, we had Pop 65. He was like the only Philippine vlogger at that time. And he was shooting on some piece of shit cell phone at 270p. Maximus wants to find Oliver. Let's do a GoFundMe for Oliver so we can get some of his money back. Yeah, Pop 65 Z. You remember that guy? He was like one of the first. He was like one of the first guys vlogging from the Philippines, and he was in Ricky. Very good. Harry the Horse was also a wealth of information about Angela City. Jack Northrop, yeah, and you know who else was in there? A Brit in the Philippines was in there pretty early too. I think a Brit in the Philippines and Jack Northrop had a big falling out. Something happened. And then came Rike and Ned, the 2 people solely responsible for ruining Dumaguete City. I watched Rike because I thought the guy had massive balls, Plus, Rike and I are from the same area in California. So I started watching him, and it was the same thing with him when he started. His vlog was blurry as fuck. But I remember some of his early stuff when he's sitting in the bus terminal. He's using a cell phone, like probably a what was the hot phone back then? The Motorola Razr. He's using like a Motorola Razr. Mike Kaysen, yeah. Mike Kaysen, his first year as a YouTuber was spectacular. He was the original moto vlogger in the Philippines. on that little 110cc Yamaha he had. So Yamikaya, very, very entertaining. It's a shame those videos got taken down. We still see his sidekick here at Angeles from time to time. His sidekick was So Yamikaya. It's a Filipino guy. What was his name? Pops got deported for overstaying. Ah. Kuya Drew was the OG. Kuya Drew, don't know him. Kuya Robbie, don't know him. Tang, that's it. Yeah, his name was Tang. They were hilarious, man. They were like the original. They were the original Walking Street vloggers, I think. So Yamikaya. They would go down to 7-Eleven and they'd buy that damn Dalandan and drink it, and they'd get fucked up on Dalandan and then go into high society. Tang was not Filipino. He sure looks Filipino. I've met him a couple of times. Oh, Kuya Drew was the main guy. Oh, okay. What was the name of the channel, though? It wasn't So Yamikaya. The channel had a different name. Jimmy Regina and the Trike Patrol guys. I wonder if they had a YouTube channel. I bet they did, huh? They were probably side hustling on YouTube. So it was the name. Okay. I don't remember. And the main reason I don't remember is that those guys weren't around very long. I don't think his channel made it a year. And then Says Style came out with his hot little wife. You remember that? Says Style. Boy, his wife was a cutie. She was like 4 foot. She was all of 4'7", probably 70 pounds on a good day. Really cute girl. I heard she ended up back in the bar when they split up. But that's only chismis, okay? That's only YouTube chismis. It did come from a reliable source, though, who actually saw her in the bar. Oh, wow. I didn't. Says Style came back. Boy, it's hard to imagine what happened there. I mean, you get a young Filipina as nice as his wife was, and she even spent some time. I watched their vlog in the U.S. They were in. Were they in Seattle? Oh no, they were in Northern California somewhere, weren't they? San Francisco, maybe. Ah, how about that? San Francisco area. Yeah, I thought so. I remember watching their San Francisco vlog, and they were on the rooftop. They were on the rooftop bar of someplace, and I could see the buildings behind them, the signs, and the signs that were on the buildings. So I got on Google Earth, and I started roof hopping, and I figured out what bar they were at. I think Says found Jesus. Well, that would surprise me. That would surprise me. Never met him. He was long gone before I ever got here. I didn't get here full time. I mean, I was a part-time vlogger for 4 years, 2014 to 2018, and I went full-time in 2018. Anybody know about Bama? I tell you what, you guys, you can say all you want about Bama, but what an entertaining person to watch, right? I mean, just a fucking train wreck. There was nobody. We would all, me, Philly, Brian, Tuck Tuck Kelly, we would all go into that guy's live stream because there was nothing funnier than watching this guy just step on his own deck time after time after time. Ah, living in Tarlac. Bryce Tubb. Yes, I've got. Are you ready for this? I'll type it in. Ask and you shall receive. You don't get this on every channel. Didn't Bama go to jail in the Phils? That's what we're talking about. Shit. Okay, you ready for this? Should have brought my glasses. Uh-oh, we're buffering. There we go. See if this updates. Walter, I don't know myself, but I saw a vlog just a month ago. Some vlogger, you know, there's a million of us now. Some guy that small channel, maybe 2,000 subs, went and interviewed him where he was at in the jail. That was only about a month ago. So there's a good chance maybe he's still there. What do we got? Lala Garden, Cafe 123. I gotta get my map up. Maximum April 28th, 2023. Wow. And we're already on the, can you believe it's already the 20th of January? Jesus, my boy's going to be 2 years old here, March 5th. Oh, the one thing I didn't show you guys, let me show you this. This was something really important that we did. I'm trying to make sure I don't unplug something important. You see how all that's enclosed back there? See how it's open? We had all that closed down so the wind doesn't come in, the dust doesn't come in as much. It becomes hard to cook when there's high winds, and we have high winds here a lot. The one thing it's not going to help with, it's going to be hot as fuck here in the summertime because the air won't pass through. Because it is open on the backside here too. So we get a nice cross breeze, but we've taken that away. So we'll have about 8 electric fans going out here come April 1st. But that's all right. It's we finally got a proper kitchen. and we can throw some killer parties. World Zoom, I don't know. Sorry, I don't have the answers. Walter? Jonah was telling me, this is kind of funny. Jonah was telling me that she stumbled across the a Philly in the Philippines vlog, and she watched it. Because she knew Brian and Let. You know, we had hung out before. And Jonah said to me, my God, the house that he's living in is so kawawa naman. Means pathetic. She said, Philly Brian's house is so kawawa. I said, I don't know, honey. I don't watch the channel. Haven't watched it in quite a while. So I've got some catching up to do. But everybody says that. The Breakfast Club chismis. Jonah said that the house that he's living in now is no better than the house that she grew up in as a kid. But that, you know, it is the province, so province life, man. It's not for everybody. Sure as hell ain't for me. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, you know. Isn't there supposed to be a 2-island rule? Never live closer than 2 islands away from your Honey Coast family. You should always live 2 ferry rides away from your Honey Coast family. That's supposed to be the rule. I think Marcos made up that rule. It's a pretty good one. Marcos might be full of shit, but he does have some good advice. $37 million, 12 dogs and 13 roosters. Yeah. Well, they just had that major power outage too, right? What was that? 2 weeks? Does anybody know how long it actually was? 9 cats. I don't know. I don't know how he does it. I sure as hell couldn't do it. And I know Brian, you know. I really doubt that he's happy there. I know the guy pretty well. I've known him for a lot of years. And I really doubt that he's happy there. He's probably thinking, fuck. Angeles wasn't so bad after all. I mean, there is a lot of crime here, you guys. Don't come here thinking that it's, you know, if you're living over in the Diamond subdivision area or you're living in Balabago or Da'u, you need to keep your shit tight, man, because there's people watching you. I guarantee you. Out here where I'm at in Koreatown in general, it's mostly subdivisions, guard-gated subdivisions, minus Barangay Kawayan, which is just to the left of me here. And, you know, I'll just say this: if you're going to come to Angeles City, do not live in one of those 3 areas. Don't live in Diamond, don't live in Balabago, and do not live in Da'u. Come out here. You can find decent rent out here. Shit, I'm in a giant house for $35K. So we've got a big 3-bedroom home here, $35,000. And there's tons and tons of apartments for $20K or less. Don't do it to yourself, you know. Your best bet living here is to be as far away from Walking Street as you can get. Mr. Ed, good morning. How are you, sir? Philly was questioning if he made a mistake moving to the province. Start a pool. No, I can't do that. I don't have anything bad to say about Philly, Brian, and I wouldn't, I'm not into the drama. Those guys all are. I think he even is into the drama, but I just don't. It's not my thing. It's not going to do anything for me. Yeah, Walter scored. And Walter's even got an interesting story. Yeah. Walter met his honeycomb, but it all worked out. Right, Walter? This could be a story about Walter, not Oliver. You're supposed to make 4 or 5 trips here, right? Before you commit to anything with a female. That's what I did. I met the family and went on trips with the kids, and everything seemed fine, but it still didn't work out for me. Which is fine because I ended up a lot better off, man. A lot better off. I ended up out here with a lot of my friends, got involved with the Fender charity, and there's so many veteran friends that live here, and it's good. I can go from Koreatown over to Balabago and have breakfast and then get the fuck out of there and come back here, Robert Richardson, hello from Texas, Navy 6371. All right. I was in the Marine Corps, sir, a Department of the Navy. Yeah. I really like your SD and area. SD. SD. Long pizza in the house, baby. When did you get in here? Are you done with your tasty buds and your cool waves? All right, so we've got Greg Bass Night coming soon. He'll probably make it in a vlog. Him and his wife are going to come over here for dinner. Greg Bass Night and his lovely wife, Carr. Mike Foodie is currently in town. I was talking with him this morning. He got food poisoning. Mike Foodie got food poisoning and the wife did not. He was thinking about going to Subic with me and Jonah. Mike Foodie and his wife, we're going to go down to Subic because we've got a boat scheduled for Wednesday morning. And guess who we hired? Captain Art and First Mate Ruben from the Overstay Roadshow. We're going to do a ride out to Sampaloc Cove. It's a nice little white sand beach. We're doing that Wednesday morning. That's going to be Junior's first boat ride. Jonah loves the whole Banca boat thing, because she's a province girl. So that'll be a fun day. Should be a fun vlog, too. No. None of that goes on. We're not a gang, man. We're a club. We're not a gang, man. We're a club. All right, Greg. Yeah, I practically live down there now. I've been in Subic 2 days a week for the past month. We had the pool party down there, which I haven't yet finished the vlog. Sorry. It's going to come up soon. Treasure Island pool party, you guys. It's going to be a great vlog. But I shot like 3 hours of footage there. Do you have upper and lower rockers on your motorcycle vest or jacket? No, I don't. Thank you, Walter. Walter could see I was struggling with that. SD. Yeah, Iggy and his wife. Iggy, also my longtime subscriber. You guys know Iggy. He might be in here actually somewhere. Iggy? No, Iggy always says something. There he is, Asphalt Iggy. We were just talking about you. Good old Asphalt Iggy. You know what I'm going to get you, Iggy, for your birthday? I'm going to get you some slider pants. And some of those biker underwear that you put underneath your blue jeans. So the next time it won't hurt so bad. Always buy the ABS motorcycle, Iggy. Always. You go trade that thing right now and get you an ABS bike. I did the same thing. I started out on a Raider, the Raider 150 FI, no ABS brakes, just the regular brakes, and I fucking ate shit the same way. Well, not the same way. I locked my Raider up because a trike had cut me off. It was either lock the bike up or hit him. So I locked it up and went down hard. That was probably my worst crash ever. I got some serious fucking road rash from that one. I was limping for 10 days. Maximus, that is absolutely true. Hell's Angels is actually the owner of Night Moves Bar. Night Moves is owned by the Hell's Angels. Take that bike in right now, Iggy. Trade it for an ABS. Well, I mean, you can't trade shit here. You're going to have to. Hey, like I said, I did the same thing, bro. I even vlogged that. I've got a vlog, that's 3 or 4 years old down there in my video list that shows that crash I had at the Petron station. We are headed back to Subic on tomorrow at about 11 a.m., 10 a.m. maybe. I'm borrowing my buddy's car so I can take Jonah and the baby back down there again. We're going to do a little duty-free shopping and then go check into the Central Park Reef. Take the boys swimming. It's a perfect pool for, toddlers. It's only waist deep on him. So he loves it. It's a good time. We love that hotel. It's very nice. The people there are very nice. Asphalt Iggy, I never crashed R2D2. I crashed the Bat Bike. I'm on my third NMAX. The first one was the Bat Bike, the all black one. I traded Bat Bike for R2D2. Then R2D2 got stolen, and now I've got the Green Hornet. But I never crashed R2D2. Jonah and I were, and I've told this story, sorry for you guys who have heard it. We were on our very first date, which was New Year's Day. It would have been New Year's Day, 2022. We rode down to her brother's house, who lives down in, it was the black one. I was so pissed off, man. I had Edgar order all new panels for it. I said, fuck it. I couldn't stand it that I had raspberries all over my NMAX. So one by one, the panels came in, and he replaced them as they came in. And I had a brand new NMAX again. I couldn't stand all the scrapes on the side. It just drove me nuts because that bike was nice. That was a nice NMAX. Shit, that bike only had like 6,000 kilometers on when I bought it. Yeah, Bat Bike didn't last long. That was only like 6 months, maybe. And then I got the R2D2. Yeah, you guys. Again, I'm only sharing my experience, but I know a ton of foreigners here that have been robbed. And every one of those robberies happened in one of three places: Diamond, Balabago, or Da'u. Diamond, Balabago, and Da'u. Regardless of how nice of a place you think they are, you better watch your ass if you decide to get an apartment there. There's somebody watching you. They're waiting for you to make a mistake, to leave a window open. They're waiting for you to, oh, and by the way, my good buddy Devil Doc, who's in Thunder MC, his PCS, his Honda PCX was stolen just the other night, right from the front of his house. Now, this is a key fob bike, right? So somebody's either figured out a way. The one thing that Doc doesn't know, yeah, Willow Springs, nice story. 1985 in Willow Springs. Sorry, I saw something shiny. What was I talking about? Oh, Doc, Honda PCX, fairly new bike, only a year old. What he doesn't know is if somebody came up with a fake fob and figured out how to, because those bikes are, you can only turn the switch to on if the key fob is within about a 12-inch radius. So I've got the same thing on my NMAX. If I step back far enough from the NMAX and have Jonah try and start it, it will not move. It will not unlock. But if you get close enough to it, yeah, Greg. Well, which is the case in a lot of areas, the Malabañas area too. And it's not that there's, again, we lived over in Da'u and we absolutely loved living there. We thought it was a great, it was Doc A's old apartment. Doc A had lived there for 5 years before I took the apartment over. And they just, somehow they got us. We got fucking robbed. I don't know. Mike and Arlen, okay. Mike is currently in the Medical City Clark getting his second stint put in. So he's a little behind on vlogging. He told me don't contact him until Tuesday. So he's having his procedure today, actually. Isn't today Monday? Yeah. He's having some medical work done, and he will be in the hospital for 3 days, I think. And then laid up for, a few days after that. But he's getting it done. He's getting it all done. Thanks, Kenneth, for joining the channel. You might be number 8,500. Let me look and see. I had 84.99 this morning. Subscribers. You are. You're 8,500, number 8,500. Well, that means you get a consolation prize. Kenneth, are you listening? You are subscriber number 8,500. Congratulations, sir. And thank you for subscribing to the channel. I'm 1,500 away from 10K. I got 800 in a big hurry there. Sorry. I was at 8,192 or something before I started back up, 8,002 something. So I got 300 pretty quick, 300 subs pretty quick. I did an interview with him and shared breakfast meal with him and Candy Towers when I was there. Yeah. Doc Mike's a nice guy. One pizza, thank you. Yeah. Mekong Street. Okay. Yeah, everything's changing, you guys, here. It's before long, it's all going to be Koreatown, you know. And that's not going to be a bad thing. It's not going to be a bad thing. If you have never spent any time in Koreatown, your next Angeles City trip, get a hold of me and I'll give you a little tour. You'll be surprised. I've had plenty of subscribers come in and they come over to the house and visit and they're like, wow, it's like you've left the country, right? It's like you left the Philippines when you come here to where I live. Sorry, Iggy, would have been nice to meet Mr. Foodie. Yeah, there's no Mike Foodie's not coming on Wednesday. Mike Foodie got food poisoning. I just talked to him this morning. So he is here until I'll be seeing Mike Foodie probably, let's see. We go down Tuesday. We check out Thursday, come home. I'll be home by 1 o'clock. I'll probably see Mike Foodie on Friday or over the weekend because he's going to Boracay on Monday with his wife, he said. Maximus, I expect that from you, you fucking douchebag. Joke long. Shit, we're almost at 2 hours. Okay, I'm going to go 2 hours, you guys. And that's going to be it. I got shit to do. We always seem to have a fairly decent live stream here. It's always the same people. It's like you guys are all named Norm, right? Hi, Norm. Sorry. Kenneth, I'm a Marine Corps veteran. Yeah. I only did 4 years. Oh, you're going to get it, Iggy. I just got it in Subic. I got it from, I'm not going to say where I got it, but I got it from eating a chicken burrito, grilled chicken burrito. I was sick as a fucking dog Friday night. Major acid reflux. Oh my God, it's so painful. If you guys don't know, if you've never had acid reflux, oh my God, it's just the worst, man. I'm going to turn that game on. I'm trying to get into football, you guys, but the problem is golf is on the same time as football, right? Golf. Golf is much cooler than football. At least if you're an old guy like me. Yeah, that Bills are whipping up on the Ravens. Okay. Kenneth, thanks a lot for joining the channel, brother. Francisco Balajadia. Balajada. I'm sorry, Francisco. I'm trying, brother. Balajada. Balajadia? Yeah, dude. Maximus, that's exactly what it is. And you know what's funny about acid reflux is it really only attacks you when you're laying down. You're trying to sleep. So I spent CJ was just sending me some pictures of his new yeah. I get it every now and then, Maximus, and it's fucking brutal. God. The only thing you can do with acid reflux is put your finger down your throat and throw all that turpentine up. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like paint thinner. An Aussie cheeseburger from you know where. Have I seen Tiger's new golf league? No, I have not. November of 2025. All right, Kenneth. Well, stay with the channel, bro. Hopefully, I can give you some information. I've only lived here for 8 years, so I'm certainly not an authority on any subject, but I do share my experience. OBG, good morning. How are you, sir? Yeah, you know what, Maximus? Not even Tums. When I get it, Tums don't do shit. Milk does nothing. The only thing that fixes acid reflux is to throw up that turpentine that's in your, the acid that's in your stomach. And then you feel great. And if you're an acid reflux sufferer, you always know when you finally get it, right? Because there's this feeling of relief all over this middle part of your chest. But yeah, Maximus is right. It feels like a heart attack, man. It feels like a heart attack. And you got these little belches, It's disgusting. I've never had a problem with the chicken, actually, ever. OBG doing well. I normally buy my chicken from Pampong Market, and all right, Kenneth. I hope I do get to meet you, sir. Yeah, but it's only temporary relief, right? It still comes back, or it did for me. Philly Brian had acid reflux really bad, and he was taking something, and he even recommended it to me, and he would take it before he went bar hopping, and he said it would keep it at bay. And I tried it, and he was right. It did keep it at bay. I don't remember what it was, though. It was something you can buy at, that's it. Prilosec. Yeah. Prilosec. Or no, this was it. This was it. Operzole. Sorry, Maximus. It was this Operzole. Operzole. And whenever I would party with Brian and Let, because I told you those guys, when Brian and Let go out, they throw it down. You're watching the sun come up, right? You're on the Jeep and you fucking vomiting. So we would always down that Omeprazole or Prozac, whatever it is, before the first bar, before things got too out of hand. It did work. But also, I still did get sick on it too. That's how bad my acid reflux was at that time. All right, 8,500. I finally, is it 8,501 yet? No. I got to do something to get a couple more subs. Hey, you guys, call your mom and dad and tell them to sub real quick, would you? Give me 10 subs real fast. Call your cousin, call your uncle, and stay on the phone with them. Make them fucking do it, okay? Look over to your honeycomb and tell her, hey, subscribe to Philo's channel real quick. He wants to see an update. I'm going to stay live until I see 8,501. Come on, somebody do it. I like having the live stream out here. It's a lot more open. You guys want to see this light I put in? Kenneth, if you look at my channel there, I just did a vlog with Ace in Manila buying new golf clubs. So yeah, I know him. Yeah, it's about 2 weeks ago. I was down there in Makati City with Ace. We bought new golf clubs at the Ping Fitting Center in Makati. Check out this light, you guys. This is badass. I'm really proud of everything I've done. I got to show you guys. I mean, we went from, your standard dirty kitchen to 4-star luxury. Hold on. Oh, shit, my legs hurt. I got to turn the switch on. Hold on. You'll see a big difference, though, when the light comes on. Huh? Straight up. That one light, man, turns night into day. So what we did is in the garage, we installed one of those and we painted all the walls white. So it's just it's like an auto shop now. And it's great for the cooking. It's great light for the cooking. But I don't need it for this. No. We might have an appearance from Junior here before I hear him stirring up in the front room, and Jonah's not awake yet. So he might come walking out here. Okay. Subbed on second account for you. Paul Fowler, thank you. Did that do it? 8,501 now? Hey, look at that. 8,501. Paul, you just broke my 8,500 cherry. Congratulations, sir. I take apple cider vinegar pills. Yeah, I'm on that. I'm on calcium, potassium. Yeah, Bragg's apple cider vinegar. They make it in a pill form. Ah, there you go. Bragg apple cider vinegar pills. Hey, I'm one healthy cat, you guys. I'm not fucking around. I'm not pushing some little taco cart around town here. This is the real deal. I'm getting in shape, baby. No, I'll never reach 100,000, Kenneth. My goal for the channel was 10K, and I'm only doing this for fun. I don't need the money. I don't care. You know, hell, I didn't vlog. I walked away from it for damn near 2 years because I just got bored with it. Yeah, try these, Ricky. I mean, it's supposed to be really good for you. It's supposed to lower your cholesterol and all kinds of shit. It's supposed to put more lead in your pencil, you know. You got to have supplements. I'm eating really healthy too. I mean, no rice. I haven't had rice in nearly 3 weeks. Not an ounce of rice. I'm just eating meat and vegetables only. That's it. Well, you gotta, if you want to be a successful vlogger in Angeles City, you got to film Walking Street. That's the key. And I don't do that. I film my son walking down Walking Street during the day, but I don't go around there at night. And those girls don't want to be put on camera, and the guys that do it are assholes. So, yeah, I said it. There he is. I got to go get him, you guys. Hold on. He's up. Hey, Bubba Boo, come here. Jonah's awake. You see that? My nifty shirt from the Trackman Fitting Lab, Philippines, Makati City. How you like me now, Adrian Smith? Oh, Adrian's not in here. Yeah, I've got a friend that gets the apple cider vinegar and just does, the real apple cider vinegar, which, by the way, is great for smoking meat. If you didn't know, if you're a smoker, apple cider vinegar is like the secret tool. Ray, good morning. Yeah, Lazada, brother. I don't know. They're big. Look at the size of that thing. I guess you wouldn't know. You can't tell on the camera, but it's a big pill. It's a horse choker, man. For recycled absolute bottle. No, this is the iced tea bottle that you get from Army Navy. If you order food from Army Navy and you order the iced tea, it comes in this. It's actually a very nice bottle, Maximus. Yeah, look at that. It's very thick, heavy duty, and it's called Liberty iced tea, freshly brewed Liberty, a product of the Army Navy brand. By the way, the tea's excellent if you've never had it. It's a free shirt when you get fitted for Ping Irons. Did someone say tacos? Okay. Now, there's a excuse me. Yeah, glass bottles. I don't know. I'm really not that picky, Maximus. I just like water. Oh yeah, I'm not taking stabs at Philly Brian by any means. Yeah, it is actually because I take potassium, calcium, vitamin C, and this twice a day. And this is the monster pill, and it's a cap. It's not a pill. It's a capsule with powder inside, so it's hard to swallow. Exactly. Thank you, Kenneth. I am not diabetic. Never have been. Never will. Jonah did wake up actually. You hear that's breaking up. I might. I might go hit the Korean spa. That's just what I need. Now that this is breaking up in my chest, if I hit that Korean spa, man. Yeah, I don't. The only thing we get from there is the chicken because you know, I've had really bad experiences with Army Navy and ordering like their steak tacos or their steak burrito. It's inedible. They serve you the gristled part of the steak. They chop it up in fine little pieces. It's that's just my experience now. I know somebody's probably got a decent because somewhere in there's got to be some decent steak to serve people. I've always been on the bad end of that ribeye. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever they're using. My order has always been on the bad end of that ribeye because I'm getting shit steak and I'll never order from them again. Not steak. Their chicken's pretty decent, but you know we don't do much fast food here anymore. We do have a brand new KFC that opened up here on Friendship, and we love KFC chicken. It's far superior to McDo and Jollibee. And KFC was in the country first, so take that, Jollibee. All right, guys, that's it. I went over. I went over. Anybody got anything they want to add about Oliver or anything they want to add in general? Any questions about Koreatown or I don't know much about Balabago or Walking Street, but I can tell you everything that's going on out here. I only go down there to eat breakfast at Tequila Reef, and then I get the hell out of there, and I come back here where it's safer. I don't like the area. And I now have a yeah, Kenneth, Texas Roadhouse in Clark is absolutely horrible. Tim Zayak, thank you. It's not beef burrito, it's steak burrito. They specifically label it steak burrito, steak tacos, steak, KFC is next door to a brand new Starbucks and also a brand new 7-Eleven. It's down right over the bridge. There's a bridge that goes over Barangay Anunas. And yeah, Maximus, it's supposed to be carne asada. There's a bridge that goes over Barangay Anunas. It's on the left-hand side, right after that bridge. Okay. And then you've got the home stretch down to my house. the home stretch down to Poinsettia. But yeah, on the left side of that road, there's a brand new 7-Eleven, a brand new KFC, and a fairly new Starbucks. Yeah, and the KFC chicken is just, man, I don't know. There's something about KFC. So much better. And we just get the original. I like the original recipe. I don't like any of that. Kenneth, I have yet to try that place. I know exactly where it's at. It's over in Diamond, right across from the City Hall. Or the Barangay Hall, sorry. I keep wanting to try it. And also Boom Chicken here in Koreatown is really good. If you've never had Boom Chicken, they've got 2 branches here on Friendship. One up by the Porak exit and one that's before Barangay Nunes on Friendship. Boom Chicken, especially the wings. The Boom Chicken wings are off the hook. If I bring those home to Jonah, oh, dude. Oh, dude, if I bring those home to Jonah, I am the man. She loves Boom Chicken wings. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll just get the bucket of chicken, and I will make the mashed potatoes because the mashed potatoes are shit, right, at KFC. It's just powdered. Actually, now the side dishes are all in little sealed plastic containers, You guys remember the day when they were in the cardboard containers where they actually had to spoon the side dish? Now they just pull it off of a shelf. So that tells you what you're eating there. It's just processed garbage. So we just get the bucket of chicken and we can heat up a couple of cans of corn and I can make mashed potatoes, the real deal. Yeah, KFC has always been on Grab Food, so that's easy to do if you've got the Grab app. All right, guys, I'm logging off. That was a very successful live. 30-something. Hit the thumbs up. I see only 1 thumbs up. Come on now. 29 people and 1 thumbs up. What do you guys see? Oh, wait, I can't see it. I'm on StreamYard. Take care, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. I'll have a new story for you next Monday. And then we'll go live at Tequila Reef tomorrow morning, okay? We'll be live at Tequila Reef about 8:30 tomorrow morning. 33. And Greg, I'll see you, I don't know, a couple of weeks, right? Thanks a lot, you guys, again. And we'll see you tomorrow morning from the rail at Tequila Reef. We'll watch some of the girls go to work. It's a daytime scene. In Balabago now, it's a daytime scene. It's no longer a nighttime scene. Thanks, Greg. Thanks, Ricky, for stopping by. Tim Zayak, Maximus, Kenneth. Kenneth, my new subscriber. Kenneth, I'm going to give you a nickname, okay? From now on, Kenneth, you are 8,500. Thank you, Maximus. I'm going to go turn it on and watch it for about 5 minutes, then go to the Korean spa. Thanks again, guys. See you later. I can never figure out how to end it. Oh, there it is. Bye now. Remember, tomorrow morning, Tequila Reef. Be there, 8:30.